How's it going, guys? This is Najam. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to review the Kofire UG-05. Now these are really cheap gaming headsets with a ton of features, and these are under £50, which is really nice. Now I will leave the affiliate links in the description if you want to go check these out. Let's start off with these specifications. These have 40mm dynamic driver, which is 32 ohms, and they go from 20Hz to 20 kHz. You can use these wired with a 3.5mm detachable cable, and you can also use this with Bluetooth 5, and they also come with a USB receiver which you can also use them with. They have a 1000 mAh battery which gives you about 1 whole day of use, so up to about 30 hours is the acclaimed battery life, and I've got about a whole day of use out of it, so that's pretty reasonable. Now these are compatible with PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Switch, PC, Android, laptops, iOS, anything that has a 3.5mm headphone jack. You can also use these with Xbox. So in other words, it's almost any device you can plug this into, they will work. Now the USB range on this is up to 15 meters, which is about 50 feet. So you can use this wireless with a USB dongle, and the reception is very nice on these. The battery life is up to about 30 hours. The price on these, I got these for £30, but I'm going to say it's under 50 in my categories. And overall, these are pretty good headphones. Let's go ahead and take a look around these headphones and talk about the design. As you can see, I got these in the black version, and if I go ahead and turn them on, they do have RGB lighting, and I'm not sure if you can change this. It just cycles through the different colors, and design wise they fold up so they can be compact. You have a detachable microphone which is using a 2.5mm connector, and that goes in there. And so if you have these earpads, and you also have a headband pad over there, and you can extend these. They got pretty long. These are pretty big headphones. The controls are on the back over here, so you can see it has a LED that shows you what it's doing. So it's searching for the Bluetooth device. You have the power button, you have the volume up and down, and also if you hold these, it goes fast forward and tracks. You also have a bass boost switch over here, so I can switch these on and they'll increase the bass. You have a Type-C connector for charging, and you also have a 3.5mm connector for using these in wired mode. And if you have these on in any of the wireless modes and you go ahead and connect the cable, they will turn off, and you can use them in wired mode with the cable that they come with. Now also you will notice it's got a microphone built into the headset, and it's also got detachable microphone, so that's pretty cool. The thing is, if you're going to use these wired, it's going to use the built-in headset microphone in the headphones, not this one. And this does have a mute switch, and that works really well as well. Design wise, also I need to mention, these are actually specifically designed for the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4, so that's pretty cool. They do go really well with the design of a PlayStation, and as well as the PlayStation controllers, especially the white versions. These are the black ones, the black and with the red ring. The cable that these headphones come with is braided. It's a decent looking cable. It's 0.8 meters long, so which is, in my opinion, pretty sure if you want to use this with desktop PCs, but you do have a USB connection for that. And these do have a 4-pin connector, as you can see, so you will be able to use the microphone with the devices that you plug this into. Now I have noticed when you use the 3.5mm cable, wired mode, it uses the built-in microphone, not this detachable microphone, which in my opinion sounds much better than this one built inside the headphones. And to show you the USB dongle receiver that comes with, it's got an LED on top, and it's got a reset button as well, so it resets. You can reset the connection if you're having problems, and it's a USB 2 receiver, so that's pretty much it. Now in terms of the operation, I just want to go over a few things which might be a bit confusing to some. You do have the on and off button, which turns the headphones on and also off. So by default they go into Bluetooth mode, but you can, I believe, double press this or triple press this, and so it goes into dongle mode, which is using the USB connector, and you can use this with almost any device you plug this into. And if you want to go back into Bluetooth mode, you go ahead and just triple press the power button again, and it goes back into Bluetooth mode. Now it does also work with the media control, so if you're using Bluetooth, it does go pause and play as well. Also, I believe with the USB dongle, it also works with that as well. I'm not sure if it does the same with the wired connection. Now the comfort from these headphones is okay. They don't swivel around very much at all, so that is a limitation, but you can adjust the headband size, and that's pretty much it. So as far as comfort goes, these are pretty decent. Now they do not have isolation, so if you're wondering whether these have isolation of any sorts, while these do go around the ear, they're not going to create a complete seal. They're not going to have an isolation, and also they do not have active noise cancelling. That means they're not going to use the built-in microphones or any of the microphones to reduce the sound that is around you. So you will be able to hear almost everything around you, because the isolation on these is not really good at all, in my opinion. Okay, let's talk about the sound quality from these headphones. Overall, the sound is okay, but I do find that it has a lot of bass. And you know what the funny thing is, it does have a vibration switch over here. And you know, with these gaming headphones and all these names that they throw around, this is a bass boost switch, and I wasn't really surprised at all. These have a really boomy, really bassy sound, and you can also take it to another level for extra bass and extra boomy sound. They call this the vibration switch, which means they want to just pump out the sub bass, and they do pretty much just that. Now I will say, actually, for headphones, once you get your head used to them, they sound okay. You know, I mean, they're really cheap, but compared to all the other cheap headphones, these don't sound muddy or anything. And there is a little bit of clarity in there for me to say the sound is okay for the price. Again, they're not really neutral or something analytical. If you want that kind of sound, they sound very sort of boomified to just get you the experience of having really big headphones on top. And from my experience, I do find the sound a little bit fatiguing because there is a lot of bass in there. Now, one of the more important things to talk about with these gaming headsets is the microphone. So this is an omnidirectional microphone, which means it's going to pick up everything around you, and it is helped a little bit by this enclosure that it's in, because it's not open from around it or around the back. It's got holes on the front, and that's where you get the sound from. If you're going to use these for streaming, I don't recommend it, but if you do have these and you are going to use the microphone, you can use noise reduction in OBS with the built-in filters and things like that, and that will enhance the audio. But this is an omnidirectional microphone, which means it's going to pick up everything. But on the positive side, because this is an omnidirectional microphone, it does sound very natural, and if you do processing to get rid of the background noise and everything, it can sound pretty reasonable. This is a test using OBS for this microphone that is plugged into the headset. And if you look at the filters, I do have noise suppression on with good quality, and I've got the gain to +30 because it comes out as a very quiet. But this is the case with all the microphones that I use on this system, and I do also have a limiter on, so there is noise suppression going on, and this is what that sounds like. You might be able to hear the laptop fans going off, but yeah, this is an omnidirectional microphone, and this is how it sounds. This is a recording on WhatsApp, so I am speaking directly into the microphone. It's plugged in via USB, and this is how it sounds like on WhatsApp. So if you use Discord or any other software that's gonna have its own processing on the audio, then it will sound a little bit different. So I am now speaking into Audacity, and this is how the microphone sounds on Audacity. So this is me doing a test recording in Audacity, and this is how the microphone sounds in Audacity. So I will play the back and see how this sounds, but yeah, this is how it sounds on Audacity. So after listening back to the recording in Audacity and the other softwares that I used, I'm actually quite pleased with the sound quality from this microphone. It sounds pretty nice actually. With a little bit of noise reduction, you can get a decent sound. It does have some hiss, but the microphone itself sounds very good. For £30, these headphones do have a really nice microphone. It is omnidirectional, it's just very close to the mouth so that it doesn't pick up a lot much of background noise. And with the hiss that goes on with this microphone, you're going to be cancelling that out anyways. Now I am recording with the Audio Technica M50X STS USB headset. this is a headset that costs approximately £200, so it's in a completely different price range, but this has one of the best headset microphones, and so I thought I'd just put this in as a comparison to compare how this sounds to the Kofire headset. So let's talk about what I like about this and what I don't like about this. Now, I like the compatibility. This will work with almost everything, and I also like the price. This is very cheap, and you get a lot of features for a really cheap headphone. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is the omnidirectional microphone. I think they should have gone with a cardioid microphone. That would have helped a lot. Now, overall, these are pretty decent headphones. I think if they reduced the bass and got rid of this whole bass stuff, made these sound very normal, then I would recommend these. And I do recommend them if you're on a tight budget. You can actually get better sounding headphones for a cheaper price, but they're not going to have a headset or a microphone built into them. But that's pretty much it. I mean, they're decent, but you can get something much better if you spend a little bit more money. So I'll leave it here. If you guys have any questions about these, ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in another video.